Hi there and welcome to the Shoo Rayner Drawing School, and it's very nearly Valentine's Day, so I'm going to do this very simple lesson on how to draw a heart if you're not quite sure how to get the shape. Okay, let's not talk about it, let's do it. Okay, well, let's make a Valentine's heart, and you know, part of me thinks it's obvious how to draw a heart, but then maybe it isn't, so I'm going to go through how you construct a heart shape, and I'm going to use all these tools. And what I'm going to do is start off probably round about there, and I'm going to draw a horizontal line, and I'm going to kind of guess the vertical. I suppose I should use what's it called? Set square, I suppose. I could construct that line with my compasses, but I'm not. And then just to get an equal distance from there, then I think probably something like that. There we go. Then I'll draw a little circle there just to get two equidistant points. Okay, and then and then I'm going to draw curves around like that, and again from here, a curve there, and all the way around. Then you can kind of see a heart shape coming. And I've been thinking about, you know, it's got to reach a point down here, and I've been thinking, you know, what kind of point should you do? So this is set at 1 radius at the moment, so that's 1 radius, and that's 2 radii, and that's 3 radiuses, which is quite about right, I think. So where that radius intersects this vertical line, then I'm going to draw a straight line up to join, and this is joins that circle at a tangent. Okay, tangent is if you're going round and round and round a circle, when you let go, you go off at a tangent. Okay, and so that kind of is a heart shape, but it's not quite right yet, though, is it? Because it's just too geometrical. And what you need to do is, from this point, you need to put kind of an extra little bit of arc, very shallow kind of arc, that will then come in and join there, and it's just that little extra bit that gives it that kind of, you know, organic kind of feel to it. Okay, so I'm going to take that out, and I'm going to put this little attachment in instead. I need to bend it in a bit. I want my pen. I want my pen now. Okay, I'm going to attach my pen. Isn't this cool? I attach my pen to the compass, and then where that comes off at a tangent, and I can ink that in there, and from this side here I go all the way round and to about there. So that's the top of it, and this is where I have to try and do this neatly, and this is quite difficult because I would normally like to be swinging the paper around, I think, a little bit at a different angle, and I've got this kind of frame all around the camera with light, so I'm a bit squashed in, and I think this side will probably not be quite so smooth because I'm doing a strange angle. And basically, there you go. There is your heart shape. You can maybe curve it round even more, actually, because I'm kind of making this up as I go along. Now, when that's done, you can draw out, rub out your pencil marks, and you can cut that out and use it as a template or something like that. But I'm just going to briefly show you how to colour it in as well. So I'm going to use some watercolour paints for this, and I'm going to use a very big brush, and I'm going to slap a load of red paint in there. Oh, I'm so squashed in here. Right. Okay, now what you want to do is up at the top here, kind of paint around like that, but then you're going to want to leave a bit like that. Okay, and that will be shininess on the top, and similarly on this bit up here. Oh, this is rather cheap, nasty paper, actually. This is just inkjet printing paper I'm using. I should have used something a bit better, shouldn't I, really? Okay, and if you leave those little bits of white, that will make it look shiny. Okay, and while it's still wet, you can use some darker red. If I get some darker, if we put some darker in around those white bits there, and then let it kind of bleed down into this edge and down to the bottom, and that will give it a bit more kind of depth, and it gives a bit more depth to the shine as well, like that. So you can do it like that, and of course all the paint colours ruckling into the into the paper, because I haven't stretched it. Have I talked to you about stretching paper? I think I did something about stretching paper. I think I did, yeah. If you want to know how to stretch paper, just put into YouTube, put Shoo Rayner stretching paper or something like that, and I'm sure I've got a lesson for you up there. Well, that looks quite interesting in the camera, actually. So I think I'm going to call that it. 5 minutes. That's pretty good. Okay, there we are. If you enjoyed that, keep coming back to the Shoo Rayner drawing channel on YouTube and www.shoo-tube.com, which is my site where you can see these videos in schools and libraries. Now, the next video I'm going to do is I'm going to do some more interesting Valentine hearts with arrows through them and things like that. So this is just giving you the shape, you know, so this is a very basic heart shape lesson. So come back for more, which I'll be doing probably tomorrow, whatever day this is. So it'll be there. If you enjoy this, keep drawing, keep practicing, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, don't forget to subscribe.